you remember that incredible shot from 1989, where looking back from the rear of Martin Brundle's Brabham, you suddenly saw Ayrton's McLaren appear looming large, just like a shot from Jaws, slam bang into the back of Brundle's car.
Well, Max, this is the Australian Formula One podcast, so we are going to talk about Mark Webber again.
Again.
Yes. But he has actually been in the news, mate, because there was this brake testing incident, as you all would have read about, with Scott Speed. And Webber perhaps was a little bit frustrated, I don't know. But what were your thoughts, mate, on that?
Well, I guess everyone out there would probably expect Pep and I to say that Mark didn't brake test, or whatever you want to call it, slow down in a couple of corners. But he did do it.
He did, and he was penalised for it.
It was so obvious that he did it. He was just getting back at Scott Speed for, as Pep said, for being slow in a couple of corners and ruining one of Mark's laps earlier. So I think he was just showing the little brother team that you don't do this. So I partially can't blame him for doing it.
Yeah.
It's typical Webber, but yeah, I don't think there should be any suggestion that Webber didn't deliberately do it.
Mate, I'm sorry, I don't think he was penalised for it, but he was definitely reprimanded by the team, I think, for doing it.
He was given a reprimand by the FIA because STR didn't complain about, they didn't make a complaint about Webber's tactics. And if they had have, then there could have been some trouble, but the little team is not going to blame the big team for any problems. So Webber gets a written reprimand from the FIA, and that's where it ends.
Mate, let's face it, he's under a little bit of pressure and he's desperate. He's desperate to score some points and get some reliability out of that car. So you can maybe expect why he'd be a little bit frustrated, but he did make a mistake. And you know, Mark's a straight talker, and I think that either in the next few days or in the fullness of time, Mark will say, yeah, you know, I was frustrated and I did that. And
he pissed me off, so I got him back. I showed him that you don't do that.
Actually, last time Max and I went go-karting, I brake tested him, and there was nearly quite an incident at the hairpin, as I remember, Max. There was nearly
there was
a big accident. So it's not something you should do, you know, unless you...
No, well, that's
unless you're good friends. Yeah.
Oh, well, we were good friends, as everyone knows.
Until that moment.
It's just a job for me. It's a job. No, I'm joking.
So guys, let us know what you think anyway, not just about Mark Webber, but the whole, you know, brake testing thing and the camaraderie between the drivers and what they get up to. You know, there's some interesting things going on, mate.
Yeah, there are. There's a lot of brinkmanship going on and
mind games and things.
Loads of mind games, especially with Alonso and Hamilton. That's great to watch. They're just starting to have a few little shots at one another, but they're both grinning and bearing it. And I noticed that Lewis in the press conference today said that, oh, well, you know, I didn't make a mistake, so I qualified first, and the reference to Alonso was, well, he did make a mistake, so that's why he's not first.
Yeah,
bit of brinkmanship. It's good, good for the sport.
The F1 mind games, the F1 spats.
Bring them on.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
All right, guys. Bye.
Okay, bye.